Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erinma if you haven't seen me before, but if you're a returning subscriber on this channel, I'm sure you already know how we do it. Welcome back to my channel as always. I'm so happy to have you guys. So I cannot even start a new video without saying thank you guys so much for the love on my last video. You guys really showed up in my last video. You guys were like gassing me up in the comment section. I missed you a little bit too much. I kept refreshing in my mind. I was like, my brain was just doing well, this is my way of saying I'm very excited to be back on YouTube, and thank you guys so much for the love. It has been raining non-stop, so there's a lot of background sound going on because it's still raining, and then a lot of cars are passing because it's actually end of work. So I just hope that, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I'm very sorry. I just have to film this video this way because I really want to be consistent. And so just give me a thumbs up right now because I'm really trying my best to be consistent. Give me a thumbs up, comment, and say E for effort, C for consistency, I for I love you. Just type something in the comment section for me right now just because I want to be encouraged. But yeah, thank you guys so much for 1,000 of you. Still surreal. 1,000. Thank you, I really appreciate that. This video today I want to unbox this. You guys already know, so there's no there's no ceremony about it. I want to unbox a birthday gift that just came in this week, and it's an Apple Watch, and I just want to gist with you guys while I'm doing that. Not saying like it's not really a serious thing like that. So yeah, I actually got this week. It's a birthday gift, but it came in a little later. My birthday was in December. In case you don't know, I turned 25 on the 19th of December, and someone decided to give me this. I've wanted this for a long time just because I want to be calculating my calories, and I also want to be watching my steps. That's the only reason why. I wasn't expecting this. I was just expecting any smartwatch would have done that for me, to be honest, but the person decided to gift me an Apple Watch. And if you want Gary and someone gives you fried rice and chicken, who are you not to accept? Like, who are you? See me saying I will say that, but then I'm still the one saying it. Wow. So this is what the inside looks like. I just hope that you guys can see. I'm so happy. It came in this pack. This is the watch itself, and this is the strap. I don't know how to do some unboxing thing, to be honest. I just wanted to gist with you guys, and this was an excuse to come here and gist with you guys. I don't know, what should I be opening first? I think I should be opening the watch. Why am I opening the handle of the watch first? Growing up, I don't know how many of you are like me, but growing up, I wasn't really a fine girl when I was growing up. God, this is so pretty. I don't know if I can talk and do this at the same time because I'm very excited. Growing up, I wasn't the regular schmegula fine girl, you know, like pretty babe, all those things. Growing up, I wasn't a cute baby, and I'm not saying this for you to now say, no, you're being too hard on yourself. I was not. I have seen my baby pictures. I have seen my pictures as a child, and there was nothing to write home about. I was very black for some reason, and I just was not it. And you know how you see a child and you're like, oh, come, I want to carry you. No, I was not that child. I was not that kind of child that you'd want to see and carry. I was not that fine. This is the watch itself, and this is the charger that comes with it. So I just want to open this up. So I didn't notice how much, you know, that actually affected my self-esteem until I started, you know, getting into primary school and secondary school, and that was when it really hit me that I had low self-esteem. So in primary school, I was one of the tallest girls in class. I had just had only one girl that was taller than me in primary school. Her name was Anne, and Anne was very tall. I just have to put it out there. She was very tall. And my height made me so insecure, right? I did not want to stand up in class. I didn't want to answer questions because I just felt that, girl, like, you're too tall. Nobody wants to be seeing this amount of wood. I used to even call myself wood. Talk about being mean to yourself. Nobody wants to see somebody of this height standing in front of them, right? It affected my self-esteem, highly affected my self-esteem. And I didn't even know that it was what it was, but I just knew that I didn't like standing up in class. I didn't like answering questions. I just wanted to be in class and not be seen. I just wanted to be in class and be hiding away. Really, I feel like at that point the only thing that God used to compensate me was I knew book. So I was not really good looking in my head, but I knew book, and I just felt that okay, that's enough compensation, right? At least you're not totally useless. And I'm saying it the way I used to think it, right? Oh, this is so cute. See the strap that came with it. This is so beautiful, guys. It's, I don't know what color this is, to be honest, but it looks gray, it looks army, it looks like a combination of colors. I don't know, but yeah, I think the straps are so cute. This is the longer strap and this is the shorter strap, but I'm just thinking I might want to do the shorter strap because my wrist is not so large. I don't have a very large wrist, so I'm just thinking that the shorter one might be it for me. My school, I was just comforted with the fact that I was quite a brainy child, so I just said to myself, you're not all that bad. I'm trying to slip this into position, and it's okay. Yeah, it's in. The watch just came on. I'm happy. Secondary school was worse, if I'm going to be honest, because secondary school came with, you know, the boys. It came with the meaner students. If you know, you know. Secondary school children are very mean. I'm happy. Secondary school children are a different kind of mean. If you think that you ever dealt with mean children in primary school, I'm sure that secondary school will make you know that you have not seen nothing yet. It did help that I had a very unhealthy relationship with food in secondary school, so I was way bigger. I was a very big child. I was fat, basically. That's what I'm just trying to say. So I was a fat child, and everybody knows how to make fun of the fat girl. I was tall, I was fat, I was developing way faster than my mates would. Self-esteem just was in the mud. It was just thrown into the mud. I really thought I was very ugly. I wish I was in Umahia so I could insert pictures of these things I'm saying, because I was very fat in secondary school, very unhealthy relationship with food, eating for comfort and doing all that. But I'm not in Umahia and I've lost my phones since then, and I don't have so many pictures. Not like I was even taking so many, because the truth is that when you have such a very bad self-esteem, you don't even take pictures because you don't like the way you look, and that's the truth. So I did not even have so much. But if I would also insert a picture from law school, when I was in law school, I added a lot of weight in law school. I just hope I can find that picture. I will insert it here for you to see how I was. And this was when my self-esteem was even high up. I had grown out of feeling I was ugly. I had grown out of feeling I wasn't cute. I had grown out of all that, and I still was struggling with my weight in law school. You know how, I don't know if it happens in your secondary school, but in my secondary school they would do these things of first five finest girls. I don't even know what they call it, but you never make the list. So it's like, guy, I don't want to go into all the emotions because it was a lot. This went on to my third year in university, if I'm going to be completely honest. I did not like myself. My weight is still fluctuating. So this is me saying nothing exactly has changed. Nothing exactly has changed. I've not become Miss World yet, but I'm able now to look at myself in the mirror and say, I like you. I'm trying to set up this watch with my phone. I'm trying to pair it right now. Start pairing. English, Nigeria, certain language. Start pairing, start pairing. Turn on Bluetooth, start pairing. Oh, so my iPhone has to be connected to a Wi-Fi. So that means I can't set this up now. I have to wait till I go downstairs and connect to the Wi-Fi to do this. So this is it. I would try and set it up later because I can't even set it up completely while I talk to you guys. It came with a charger. This is what the charger looks like. This is what the charger looks like. I have a charger head. I have a couple of charger heads that I can use with this. But yeah, so I will just, you know, have the pleasure of setting this up later. But I just wanted to unbox that and have an excuse to talk to you guys about this. So I didn't start feeling I was beautiful. I didn't start feeling I was, you know, good looking until more recently in life. So when you guys actually leave comments and say, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, you're so pretty, oh, I love you so much, I wouldn't say I take validation from it, but I would just say that it actually reminds me again that I'm actually a fine girl. And You might ask me, what's the point of this story? Why are you telling us? I just wanted to say this to someone out there that is watching this, and you probably are seeing the people that you think are the pretty ones, and you look at yourself and you're like, not there. Maybe you don't even like looking at yourself in the mirror. Maybe you're struggling with your weight, as I did, and as I still am, to be honest, because I don't ever feel like I'm never at my goal weight. I'm never at my perfect size. It feels like I'm always trying to lose weight, happy with my weight for 2 days or 3 days, and then I try to lose weight again. Call it body dysmorphia, call it whatever you call it, but that's what it is. And I just want to let you know that even if you're dealing with this, you are fine. I'm not saying this to encourage you. I'm not trying to patronize you, but you are God's perfect image. God created you right the way you are, gave you the height he gave you the body he gave you everything he gave you. And guess what? At the end of creation, he looked at you and said, you are beautiful. You are perfect. He looked at the prototype in heaven that he was trying to create, and said, perfect recreation, perfect, perfect description of God, perfect image of God. So you are actually very beautiful. And this is not words of motivation. This is not encouragement. This is not me trying to make you feel better when you are feeling down. But I just want you to know that God loves you. Not in the cliche way that you have heard it over and over again, but God sincerely loves you. He's in love with you. Even if you never find validation from the people that are around you, you find people are telling you that you are fine, that means you are fine. But I want to tell you that it didn't even help. I had to get to the point where I started seeing myself as 8. Like, I look at myself in the mirror. You may not have the perfect body, you might have a rounded stomach, but you are 8. Like, you are. God looked at you and saying, girl, you fine. So, boy, you fine. Whatever sex you are, whatever size you are, it doesn't matter. But God looked at you and considered you to be 8. If you needed a reminder, this is that reminder that you are beautiful, wonderfully, perfectly made in the image of your Master, in the image of your God, in the image of your Father. Let me know if you've struggled with this issue. Let me know if you considered yourself beautiful growing up, and also share your story on how you started to accept yourself, how you started to see yourself as beautiful, and how you even began to be kind to yourself. Now, the subject of being kind to yourself is even a different subject. I just hope that one day I would have all the patience to make that video, because I think that some of us are not kind to ourselves, me inclusive, because you are trying to lose weight because you don't think you are good, but your body is doing so much for you, and you don't look at this body and say, body, I love you, body, I appreciate you, thank you for all you are doing to make sure that I'm still on this part of the earth. Some of us don't think that deep. But let me know what your journey has been. Did you think you were beautiful growing up? At what point, what was the turning point for you? What was that point that you started to look at yourself and say, you're not that bad? It usually starts with you telling yourself you're not that bad, and then you're like, I'm fine, and then there's nobody like me. I don't know if that's a good place to be, like, nobody fine past me. I don't know if that's a good place, but really, why are we even comparing in the first place? Like, why am I looking at you and looking at me and saying nobody fine past me? Like, if you're saying nobody fine past me, that means you're comparing. Somewhere in your head you're comparing. Somewhere in your head there's a pressure that makes you look at the other person and think, I need to look at this person and look at myself to know if I'm there, right? Let me know, guys. I feel like I'm rambling at this point, because the truth about beginning to accept yourself is that some days you actually like yourself, some days you actually love yourself, and there are other days that you don't love yourself as much. So let me know in the chat box, did you just have a baby? Is your body changing? Is there something you're struggling with that is making your body change, or making you not love your body the way you used to love your body? Or did you never even love your body in the first place? Drop it in the chat box. I really want to know, or in the comment section. I keep saying chat box because I'm used to having Zoom meetings, but drop it in the comment section, and I'm sure that a lot of people would read your story and draw strength from it, because that's what this channel is about in the first place. Fit and lifestyle, everything that concerns the whole total wholesome content, man. That's all I'm all about. So let me know, guys, in the chat box. I don't want this video to be too long because I think I have a lot I want to do. I want to go and set up my watch. in the next vlog, people will see me rocking this watch. Give this video a thumbs up if you love this. Subscribe to my channel if you're not. I'm Erinma Onwuchekwa, filming from Abuja, Nigeria. I film about faith, lifestyle, and everything in between. And yeah, I'm sure you will love me and love my content. Well, hopefully. So please drop your comments in the comment section, and see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Whew! I have an Apple Watch.